say good morning to my little friend.
Welcome to Casa Stefano. This is my story of buying a house in Italy, sight unseen, during the pandemic, and the adventure of renovating the house and exploring the Salento in southern Puglia.
Here we are in the bedroom. Let me close the door, cut off the street noise. So, what's the plan for the bedroom?
A quick look at the floor plan before I walk around an empty room pointing at blank walls. So it's pretty much a bedroom. As you can see, most of the action on the right side where there might be a TV and chair and stuff like that.
So this is probably the easiest room. Let me turn the camera around. So first thing is obviously we've got the old mold and water staining. You can see an outline here where obviously they had a picture. So air circulation is the big problem. Keeping air circulating, keeping the humidity down can prohibit this. So when houses are locked up for a long period of time, they tend to get a lot of mold. And then some of this was a repair to the downspout that comes from the roof and out to the street. It used to go down to the cistern, which since they've had city water for numerous years, they abandoned the cistern. So what about the room? Well, a couple of decent things is they actually wired this up to be like a regular bedroom in terms of the electrics. Got an outlet that would be basically on either side of a bed. Third outlet there. And fourth outlet, although there is nothing on this wall. So in terms of the electrics, you can see this wire going from the split AC system. They've just rigged up to run all the way around, and they've hardwired it into there. So it would make a lot more sense just to go ahead and channel along this wall all the way over to here, and then go up to channel up. So you can have conduit and proper wiring for the split unit. And also, while wiring along this wall, probably fit a couple of outlets there, and this would probably be a TV at some point, so channel up to here and put an outlet in the middle of the wall where you would mount a flat screen. Of course, that would be hidden by the TV. So that would probably be sufficient for the electrics. With the split unit, they don't have panels in these houses. There's the main, and there is a panel with a breaker. I think it's just an extension master breaker that's in the living room. So I think that's the plan for the electrics. I'm going to have to get a voltmeter out and start running around and seeing what's about. Lacking a basic electric panel where they've sectioned off everything. These are all in sequence, but at the very least I would probably isolate each of these rooms with its own circuit. And what else? Oh yeah, light switch. So here's the main switch, and that's the switch for this room. That's the switch right there for that room. I have no idea why I would need a switch here for that room. And then there's this mystery switch, which apparently does nothing that I can figure out. So perhaps, that's a switchable outlet, or one of these is a switchable outlet. That would be cool if they've done that, perhaps that one or that one. But no idea. So basically, this room, bed over here makes the most sense. Far wall would be kind of nice just to have a little table and chair.
You may remember the wall niche video where I figured out there's a hole right there that's been bricked over. It would make a nice little office nook, I'm thinking. What do you think?
So on a day like today when it's kind of wet and the terrace isn't great, you can still open this door and maybe have a little place to work, sit, read, drink coffee, something. And like I said before, probably a big screen there, maybe some kind of storage, media center, dresser, something. And maybe there's room there for comfortable chair and reading light in that corner. So we'll talk about this niche right here. So this was the niche we mentioned before. It's probably where they accessed the cistern down there. Looks pretty cruddy. This is all abandoned crap that they left behind. That's the, I think that's the remote for the split unit. I didn't realize there were some bulbs in here. Things you desperately need, like a crappy old iron and a blow dryer. Never know though. Anyway, so got this out. Reveal the stone in here. I think that's something that I want to do in this house. Take out the frame. Might need a little plaster here on the edges just to finish it off. And see what it looks down there. Maybe put, it's very common, put a piece of glass, make it an interesting feature you can kind of look down into, add some lights, some LED lights down there, kind of look into the abyss. And then, so the wall can be pretty easily treated. This is all dry. Like I said, it's all old. So it does need to be several layers of paint. If it can be taken down with a plaster, that's probably the best thing. Put a skim coat of new lime plaster and lime wash the room, kind of freshen it up. You can see shadows and dirt from old furniture and things. Find these things interesting. A fleur-de-lis picture hanging thing. It looks like they're just pounded into the wall. So that's kind of interesting. So that's it for this room. We'll kind of leave it as open as possible. Take advantage of the limited footprint in this house. And the bed will, of course, take up a considerable amount of space. And as a matter of fact, I have the old mattress right here. Let me see what size it is. Maybe I can lay it down, get a sense of better sense of dimension of the room with stuff in it. Be right back. Okay, I got the mattress on the floor.
Here's what I'm thinking. Some kind of wood platform frame, maybe recycled wood, something medium tone, and, dressed up nicely.
This is a typical, what we would call a queen size. What in Italian is a materasso matrimoniale. A, marriage mattress. I guess that's their way of politely saying a place where two adults are going to be sleeping. It's Italy. You better be married. So anyway, even with the mattress down, still have quite a bit of room on either side of the bed. It could fit a larger bed, but they don't really make a king size per se. A king size invariably is two mattresses put together, and I'm not fond of that, but I think I kind of like the way this lays out here. Still a ton of room, and plenty of room here as we look up the hall for an area rug of some kind to help cut down on the echo in these rooms, which is pretty bad. And again, still lots of space for a little sitting area right here by the balcony. Which, even on an overcast day, we get a lot of light and fresh air. So that's the plan for the master bedroom. Thanks for joining.